Sunlight, probably the most powerful, freely available medicine on Earth. Its rays don't just light our world, they influence everything, from the strength of our bones and the resilience of our immune system to the very energy inside our cells and how fast we age at a genetic level. But here's the dilemma of our time. We're also told this same source of life can harm us. We apply sunscreen, cover up, and live indoors. So how do we navigate this? How do we harness the incredible benefits of the sun without risking our health? In this video, we're diving into the fascinating science of how light talks to our cells, why vitamin D is so much more than a bone vitamin, and we will find a practical solution for our dilemma. Vitamin D isn't just a vitamin. It acts more like a hormone in your body. It's a master key that unlocks functions in nearly every organ. First and best known, your bone health. It's essential for absorbing calcium. Without it, your bones can become weak and brittle. Second, your immune system. It's a powerful immune modulator. It helps your body fight off infections, but can also calm an overactive immune system, which is crucial for managing autoimmune diseases. Third, your mood and brain health. There are vitamin D receptors in your brain. Low levels are strongly linked to low mood and seasonal affective disorder. And fourth, cellular aging. This might be interesting for a lot of you. A major Harvard study has just recently found a powerful link between vitamin D and telomeres. Telomeres are the protective caps on our chromosomes that are a key marker of biological aging. This study showed that people with higher vitamin D levels had longer telomeres. This suggests vitamin D doesn't just help our body function. It may actually help slow down the cellular aging process by protecting our DNA. Sunlight is essential for vitamin D production because its UVB rays penetrate the skin and trigger a chemical reaction that converts a cholesterol derivative into vitamin D3. This process is the most efficient and natural way for the body to generate the active form of this crucial nutrient. Without sufficient UVB exposure, our bodies must rely entirely on diet or supplements, which is often inadequate for maintaining optimal levels. Essentially, sunlight acts as the fundamental catalyst that allows our body to create its own supply of vitamin D. But not all sunlight is created equal. The sun sends out different types of light, and they do very different things to our bodies. Simplified, there are UVB rays, the builder. These shorter wavelengths are essential for building vitamin D, but they also cause sunburn and can damage skin. But your ability to make vitamin D depends entirely on the UV index. It has to be above 3. Otherwise, you cannot make any vitamin D through the sun. Then we've got UVA rays, the ager. These longer wave rays penetrate deeply, causing skin aging and contributing to cancer. This is the core of the dilemma. We need UVB rays to make vitamin D, but too much UVB and UVA causes damage. And often forgotten, red and near-infrared light. This is the crucial part we often miss. These wavelengths are gently absorbed by your mitochondria. Red and near-infrared light boost energy, ATP production, reduce inflammation, and support repair and recovery. This is why going outside when the UV index is low, like in the early morning or late afternoon, is still incredibly valuable. You're not making vitamin D, but you're giving your mitochondria a vital healing energy boost without any of the UV damage. Today, a lot of factors are making vitamin D deficiency more common than ever, creating a real health dilemma. Our modern indoor lifestyle. This is perhaps the biggest shift. Our lives have moved indoors. We work from home, stream entertainment, and shop online. This dramatic reduction in daily casual sun exposure means our bodies have lost their most natural and consistent opportunity to produce vitamin D. Then, the sunscreen compromise. Broad-spectrum sunscreen is our best defense against skin aging and cancer, as it blocks harmful UVB rays. However, these are the very same rays our skin needs to initiate vitamin D production. While crucial for protection, sunscreen drastically reduces our ability to make this essential vitamin. Then, geography and the UV index. Your physical location is a major determining factor. Vitamin D synthesis can only occur when the UV index is above 3. You can check this on any weather app. For many months of the year, especially in northern latitudes, the sun is simply too weak to trigger the process, making deficiency almost inevitable without intervention. Then modest clothing and limited access. For those of us who wear clothing that covers the skin for religious reasons, this creates a significant physical barrier to the little UVB radiation that is available. This challenge is often compounded by a lack of safe, women-only outdoor spaces, like private beaches, gardens or gyms, where one could comfortably expose more skin to the sun without compromising on modesty. This combination of dress and limited access to suitable environments severely restricts the natural opportunities for vitamin D synthesis. So, how can your routine look like? In the morning, use the commute to get gentle morning sunlight. Walking, biking, or parking farther away supports healthy circadian rhythm. While you won't make vitamin D in this time frame, you're exposing your skin to red and near-infrared light, and thereby benefiting your energy, mood, and metabolism. Most people apply broad-spectrum SPF to the face in the morning to prevent skin aging. Chemical sunscreens leave red and near-infrared wavelengths unaffected, so you still receive their healing benefits on your commute, while mineral SPFs might reduce these effects slightly. So I personally use a chemical sunscreen on my face every day, while I prefer mineral sunscreens for myself and my kids during beach vacations, outdoor sports with heavy sweating, or in general when traveling to places with higher sun exposure. When it comes to lunch, around midday between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., UVB rays are strongest. The goal is to get exposure when the UV index is above 3. As I said, you can check this on any weather app. So at lunch, step outside for at least 10 to 15 minutes, between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. On fair skin, this is usually enough to stimulate the vitamin D production. If you have darker skin, you might need a little bit longer, but every bit counts. Face and hands alone can make a big difference. If you apply your SPF in the morning before leaving the house, the protection from that single morning application declines by midday due to touching, sweating, or natural breakdown. While the UVB blockage of your sunscreen is high at first, in practice, if you step outside for a lunch break, your skin likely absorbs enough UVB to trigger vitamin D production. So, for most skin types, exposing the face and hands for 10 to 15 minutes during this midday UV window can be sufficient to maintain vitamin D levels if you are not already deficient. But the key here is consistency. When it comes to the afternoon, try to get most of the day. Late afternoon walks outdoors deliver additional red and near-infrared light, so you continue to receive their mitochondrial and mood-boosting effects. On days off or weekends, take advantage of women-only parks, gardens, or outdoor spaces for longer and more comfortable sunlight exposure. Rotate your schedule between brief sunbursts and shaded relaxation to balance safety and benefit and to support natural vitamin D levels. But even if we aim for natural, sun-dependent vitamin D production, let's be very clear. For those of us living in northern latitudes, those with darker skin, or anyone who covers up, strategic sun exposure is often not enough to reach optimal levels. Supplementation might be a necessity. But there are some things you should keep in mind before you start. I would advise for a blood test in advance. Ask your doctor for a 25-hydroxy vitamin D test. This is the standard and accurate measurement of your vitamin D status. The desired level is between 30 and 60 nanogram per milliliter, or 75 and 150 nanomole per liter. This is the range associated with the broadest health benefits we discussed earlier. Always choose a vitamin D3. It is the same type produced by your skin, and it's more effective at raising blood levels than D2. For generally healthy adults, a daily dose of 1000 to 2000 IU is a common and safe maintenance dose to prevent deficiency. But if you're already deficient, your doctor may prescribe a much higher weekly loading dose to rapidly bring your levels back up, and then followed by a maintenance dose. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble, take your supplement with healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, nuts, or full-fat yogurt to maximize absorption. And another important thing to keep in mind, vitamin D doesn't work alone. To function properly and safely, it needs these two partners. First, magnesium. For the vast majority of people taking vitamin D, ensuring adequate magnesium is critical. The process of converting ingested or sunlight-made vitamin D into its active, usable form in the body requires magnesium. It acts as a cofactor for the enzymes involved in this process. Studies have shown that without sufficient magnesium, vitamin D remains stored in the body in an inactive form. This means you could be taking a high-dose vitamin D supplement and still see no improvement in your blood levels or health outcomes, because your body lacks the magnesium needed to activate it. Magnesium deficiency is extremely common in modern populations. Industrial farming has depleted minerals from soils, and the standard Western diet is often low in magnesium-rich foods, like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes. Furthermore, stress, certain medications like proton pump inhibitors, and digestive issues can all deplete magnesium levels. And second, vitamin K2. Vitamin D enhances calcium absorption from your gut. However, it doesn't control where that calcium ends up. This is where vitamin K2 comes in. Vitamin K2 activates proteins that direct calcium to your bones, where it belongs, and away from your arteries and soft tissues, where it can cause harm. Vitamin K2 is even harder to get from a standard diet than magnesium. It's found primarily in fermented foods, certain cheeses like Gouda and Brie, and animal products from grass-fed animals, liver, egg yolks, butter. Taking a vitamin D3 supplement that includes vitamin K2 is the safest choice you can make. To come to a conclusion, the vitamin D dilemma doesn't have a one-size-fits-all solution, but it does have a clear path forward. We can respect our skin's need for protection and our body's need for this vital nutrient. The formula is simple. Get smart, short bursts of sun when you safely can. Take a high-quality D3 supplement daily as a baseline, and get a blood test to know exactly where you stand. It's the only way to move from guessing to knowing, and to give your bones, immune system, and mitochondria the support they need. I hope this helps clear up the confusion. Stay blessed and Assalamu alaikum.